F is for friends who do stuff together.
F is for fire that burns down the whole town. Use for uranium bombs. N is for no survivors.
Hi guys, Freaky Fish Guy here, Harry from Locals. We've got an interesting deck for you today. Harry, take it away.
Hello, so this is Adamancipator Pure. Starting off, free Doki, free Analyzer, free Researcher, and free Seeker. Doki just gets you to Analyzer 9 times out of 10, and the tuners are all great. Mill, summon more stuff, keep going. Onto the Love Eggs. 1 Leonite, 1 Reptite, free Dragite. Dragite's the best summon because it draws a card. Apart from that, Elements engraved, turn the synchros on. And then 3 Guardian, 3 Nibiru, and 3 Draw for this event because I don't like Dragon Link. Moral of the story.
That's fair.
And lastly, 1 Red Resonator, summon off Health Firebrax to just guarantee a fire engrave for the synchro. A couple of traps. Play 1 Adamancipator Renaissance and 2 Relief. This is basically Salamangreat Raw, and this is a counter trap to negate and destroy a monster effect. Pretty good.
Yep.
Backed up with Triple Ice Dragon's Prison, because it's a phenomenal card, and Outer Dragoon.
Probably the best generic trap at the moment.
Absolutely. Moving on to spells, 3 Adamancipator Signs, not once per turn, reborn, stack the deck, seems good. 3 Extravagant, spoilers alert, playing Extrav, because why not, basically. Block Dragon's gone, we'll try something else. And 3 Adamancipator Friends. Not a great card, admittedly, but after you've resolved Needle Fiber or Halka Firebrax into the Red Resonator, you're only summoning rocks anyway in this build, so becomes a not once per turn rotor for potentially 8-9 dig deep. Find what you need. Usually add nib at the end of a combo, seems.
What's the highest you've ever done?
Excavated 10 a few times, yet to do the 11.
Yeah.
Which is pretty sad, but we'll get there. Onto extra deck. It is an Extravagance extra deck, so it's 2 Needle, 2 Satellite, and 2 Quandex. So the play is you end on your level 6 synchros, usually the fire and the wind.
Yeah.
Once you've used their effects, Reptite Leonite, that's the ones.
Yeah, that's good.
Usually once you've used them, they're pretty dead, and Needle Fiber's not to link line here. So summon Halka Firebrax, it just stays there. Summon this, you then get to pop 2 cards, 3 cards potentially, depending on the number of synchro monsters in your graveyard. It's just that additional interruption they don't see coming 9 times out of 10.
And if you like pop 3 dragon cards, that's pretty nice for a start.
Seems pretty good. Pop Romulus on summon, or when they equip, seems good. And the last is 3 Dragite, 3 Leonite, 3 Reptite. Leonite is surprisingly good. No one really understands that Guardian's not once per turn, so you just bring it back and do it again.
It's extra negate. It's 2
extra negate. Reptite is phenomenal, summons anything from the deck, and Dragite will be bouncing stuff all
and
the time.
Spells and traps.
Negate spell traps, but again, usually don't make that turn 1. It becomes a bit weird. The ideal board is one of the back row that this can grab. Both of these 2 and a Halka Firebrax just to pop some more cards. Quite reserved. It's not massive combo ending on your Dragoons and Union Carriers and stuff like that. Just grinds quite well. Phenomenal deck to play, and people don't expect it. They don't know what happens. They don't actually want to read these cards.
So I played against this deck earlier today, and I got 15-minute match. 15-minute match. I had no idea what they were doing, and I got absolutely curb stomped. And now I want to build it and play it because it looks like a lot of fun.
Yeah. Ratings for today?
Record, you went what? X1 through?
Yeah, it was XO through Swiss and then lost in the final to Infernoble.
Yep.
Game 3 went a bit rough. Drew all my eggs, no Matunas. Nothing you can do.
Second place winner box event.
Second place winner box, not bad.
So especially for pure Adamancipator.
Yeah, the only monsters in here that go to the field are Needle Fiber and Red Resonator that are not Adamancipator.
Nice. So this deck isn't aiming to set up negates, it's aiming to set up interruptions.
It pops a lot of cards. Negates at the moment, unless they're negate destroyed, don't do enough.
Yep.
And you're going to need 3 or 4 of them to stop a good Dragon Link hand. Whereas popping a X amount of cards, hopefully 3 to 4, couple of Guardians, it sees you through. And this is just so good at clearing boards, it's ridiculous. Bouncing, so I bounced 4 cards earlier today, just on a whim. I'm going second. Activate effect, hadn't normal summoned yet, got to that with just special analyzer, special at level 4 from deck. Make that, activate effect, you don't have the hard on negate for it, your entire board goes back to your hand. It was a ritual summon deck, I don't really know what it was trying to do, but
So obviously we've only had one event at the moment, but you have done well at previous locals with this deck as well, haven't you?
I have. I've won 2. I picked this deck up about a month ago. Tried it first of all with the combo Dragoon, etc., etc. It was good, a bit bricky, but not very original. Every board at the moment just making the same thing, and I find that quite boring.
Yep.
So then a friend of mine, Rob, gave the suggestion of playing Adamancipator Friends. Weird card, but they actually interact quite well, so they're not the worst monsters to summon. It's not like being locked into rocks is the end of the world.
Yep.
And yeah, it's just been performing really well. Phenomenal.
Phenomenal. Do you want to quickly go through your side deck? And just
yeah, I can do.
through
It's all
examples?
very generic stuff to try and tackle what's in the room, to be honest.
Nice. If you have any questions, guys, about the profile, obviously you leave a comment below. I can contact Harry for a
I'll
more
be in the comment
in-depth.
section, don't worry, buddy.
Yeah, he'll be there. Like, look at my deck.
So, Freelancier, Dino is raving about in here, and I don't like it. So there we go. The Holy Trinity of side deck options.
Yep.
Absolutely phenomenal. Can't say no. Dark Ruler, not the greatest at the moment, to be honest with you. Everyone's just taking it out of your hand. It's just no fun. 3 Imperm just for a bit of backup on the hand trap lineup because we're only playing 6 in the main.
Yep.
So sometimes you just need the top up, and evenly matched because it's evenly matched. Why would you not side it? The only cut would be Dark Ruler, but not sure what for. Maybe Droplets would be about it. I'll test it, see how it goes. But yeah, that's pretty much it.
So yeah, guys, this deck is incredibly fun. I did a test hand and I put up 12 interruptions
12
earlier,
interruptions,
and that was just first time having a go with Harry, coached me through it a little bit. But you're what on average putting up 6, 7, 8 interruptions at least?
Yeah, well, the idea behind it is when you're going through your deck with your Adamancipator mills, they all go to the bottom, so you can actually plan out sort of what's in the top half of your deck. Means when you do finally bite the bullet and go for your Leonite, you know sort of where your traps are going to be. So if you think about it and actually focus on what's happening, not just vomit on the board like Adamancipator has done in the previous, you can sort of almost plan your excavates.
Yeah.
And get to something you actually want. Friends is phenomenal. It's not once per turn. Search and nib at the end of a combo.
Yeah.
Just puts the additional fear of God in your opponent. It's just wonderful.
Yeah, the ability to obviously search nib. You've got the jaws as well, so you don't need a massive. You don't need to commit your whole hand to a combo. You can activate like 1 or 2 cards to get the
Well, if
ball
all the
rolling.
excavates hit and everything goes phenomenal, normal analyzer will just get you to the 2 synchros and a needle fiber.
Yeah. Thank you very much, Harry, for this profile. Any comments, leave below. Otherwise, see you next time. Goodbye.